Hello and welcome to another Pendragon Straight Talk. Once again we've been inundated with questions around the 457 visa. This week's question is, can I get permanent residency under the new TSS, the Temporary Skilled Shortage System, which is basically taken over from the 457. The TSS program has two streams to it basically, and those two streams are listed as the medium and long-term strategic skilled shortage list and the short-term skilled occupation list. And depending on which one of those lists, and here are those lists here, they're quite big as you can see, quite a lot of qualifications. So the whole 457 has been split up between those two. So depending on which one you fall under, will mean what your rules are you can abide for 457. Under the medium long-term list, the answer is yes. You have the ability to obtain permanent residency after you've worked with a company for at least 3 years. You don't have to worry about anything else. As long as the company themselves want to offer you the option of doing it, then you can. When you move to the short-term skilled occupation list, this gets a bit more complicated. You cannot get permanent residency no matter how long you work for them. In other words, you can't get it through the 3-year system. So if you're in the 2-year STSOL list, the short-term list, you will not be able to just get permanent residency by staying there and working for 3 years. However, you may be able to apply for PR under the Employee Nomination Direct Entry stream, which is which is a different system where you have to go and get your skills assessed by your assessing body and see if they think that your skills are suitable for permanent residency or have a certain level of skill that is suitable for permanent residency. Most bodies look for qualifications to assess, not the number of years you've worked somewhere. So basically you'll get PR if you've got some qualifications and they assess them to be suitable for Australia. Alternatively, if you have a degree or relevant qualifications and are under 40 or 35 really when you look at the age brackets, then you can look at getting permanent residency through the skills select route. E.g. if you have a degree or you're under a certain age, you pass the English test and you get enough points to send in an expression of interest to the government, and then within 12 months they request for you to apply for permanent residency. If you're on existing 457 visa, then I suggest you look immediately at the 2 years. If you've done your 2 years, then try and talk to your company now about getting permanent residency through that route, because that will be changing as of March 18th next year. So to recap, if your skill falls on the MLT SSL list, 4-year visa, you have an option to gain PR after 3 years working on that visa. If your skills fall on the STSOL list, the 2-year visa, and you don't have the relevant qualifications and you only have years of experience, then you will never be able to get PR. If you have the relevant qualifications that your assessing body deems to be equivalent to the Australian qualifications required for PR, then you may be able to apply under the Employee Nomination Scheme Direct Entry if the company wants to go down that route. Hope that assists a bit further. I look forward to talking to you next week.